hello, my friend! Today I'm going to very quickly remind you of a special badge that you can get hold of in DML. But you have to do it before the end of the Haunted Heroes event. Because you can see right here, we have the Rosewing Dragon, and surrounding him are three very strange little ghosties. So, what I'm talking about here is the badge for this event. If you scroll right to the side of the achievements and badges section, you'll see Ghost Chaser 2019, where it says get rid of all the ghosts in the castle event during Halloween 2019. I've only triple clicked on 3 of these ghosts, so far I only have 3 of them, but total there are 21 of them spread out through every single level in the castle event that you will need to go and triple click so that they start following you, and then you will get your hands on this badge. So we are going to go and collect all of these little ghosties right now. So if we go into the Haunted Heroes event, the way that this works is essentially for the level that it's on, that's how many little ghosties you'll have to find. And the DML wiki does actually have the location of each of these listed on their maps, or shown on their maps with little arrows, but I'm going to show you where they are. So first one here, very simple, he's behind this huge rock. So again, it's not clicking them once, you have to click them 3 times so that they start chasing your Rosewing Dragon around the map. So then on level 2, it would make sense that there would be 2 of them, correct? So, indeed, we have 2 little ghosties, the first one being towards the bottom of the map. He took a while to come back up, but again, triple click him, then he'll start following, and the other one is to the top left of where that one was. So, essentially, I'm going to be showing you all of their locations. They're not very hard to find, they're pretty obvious on the map, but in case you have missed any of them, I'm going to show you how easy they are to find. So this little one here, that's next to the tree, he doesn't count. He's not one of the clickable ones, so don't worry about that one. So we've got one here right at the top of the map. To that, a little bit to the bottom left, we've got another one. So I'm going to do the OP strat of going backwards and forwards and clicking to optimize our timing here. Only elite DML gamers could do something so good. And then if we head down, and then to the left, you'll see him here next to one of the other chests. So if you have missed any of these ghosts, it is worth going through, checking the DML wiki maps, and just making sure that you haven't been an idiot and missed these accidentally, because I did see a few people complaining, saying, I don't know where the ghosts are. Where are the ghosts, Quacks? Well, I'm here to guide you to the right way. So, on the very furthest right path on level 4, you'll see that there is one hiding behind the green bush, next to the other white one. So we will collect him when he eventually pops up again. So that is number 1. The next one that we have is not this one here, because as you can see, if I click this one, he doesn't count. It's only the blue ghosties that are going to count towards all of this. Look, there's so many little white ghosties, it's almost misleading. But the next one is on the middle path before you go over the, if you say you go up from the bridge at the beginning and then you go up to this green set of bushes, there's another one here. So we'll click that boy, and then if we head up this path, just check you through everything, you'll see there's another boy here, up here in the top section, next to this top chest and all of these weird rocks. And then you'd be like, oh no, I'm lost, I don't know where the final ghost is. Oh my goodness, I cannot possibly find him. But he's actually right in the top left-hand corner here. I debated you, don't make you think that I'd missed him. He's right here next to the blue mushrooms, if you missed him. So there we go. And if you ever want to check if you found all of them on each level, just wait until all of them start following you. Say, look, it is level 4, therefore I should have 4 followy ghosties. And indeed, we have 4 followy ghosties. It's quite simple, but if you're someone that really doesn't want to miss out on the badge, just go through the level like this. So, at the very beginning of the level, there's one right next to the entrance. And again, we're looking for 5 ghosties on level 5. They make it quite simple, don't they? Then to the right hand side, which is next to the bottom chest, there is another one. So let's click on this boy. I like that little skull there, it reminds me of Medieval. So we've got that one. So, now instead of heading up to the top right, we're going to head to the left hand side. And there, next to the tombstones, is another ghosty. So that is number 3 for us, and he will start following us. So we need to be looking for 2 more ghosties. So, it's better to be zoomed out for all of this, of course, but the 2 remaining ghosties are on the left-hand side of the map, as you can probably see for here. So, if we go up from this side, next to the scary spider cave, then there is one here. And then you'll see there's also one next to the chest to the right of that. Very cool. Optimizing our gameplay. So make sure you click all of them 3 times so that they start following you, otherwise it's not going to count. And then there we go. We got 3 there, and we got 2 that are coming down, so that marks 5 of them. And then I've already got 3 of these bad boys following me, so it's going to be slightly difficult for me to show you their locations on my own. So to help you out with level 6 here, because I was just testing it out to see if it would work for this level. Again, we'll open up the DML Wiki level 6 page, and you'll see that the yellow arrows will show you the locations of these ghosts. So if we start from the very beginning of level 6, there should be one on the main path. Keep going up, there should be a second one on the main path. Go up to the far left path, there's one there. The top left path is one there. Middle path at the top, there's one there. The right hand side path, there is one there too. And that is all 6 of them on level 6. So those are their locations. So let's go into the map and see if we can find all of them. So again, we start from the bottom of the map. There's one here next to that log. I don't think the DML Wiki has ever been incorrect with these, you know, special badge locations. So don't diss them. There should have been one here next to these rocks, but we've already collected that one. And then to the very far left, there is a ghosty over here next to this chest. So we'll go and collect him. There we go. And then if we head on over to the top left-hand side, there is the remaining ghosty. So I cleared all the ones in the middle, because there should have been one around here. I cleared all the ones in the middle to right-hand side, but I didn't get all the ones to the left-hand side quite yet. So let's collect our final ghosty. And there we go, our badge has been earned. Display this badge to show your accomplishment to other trainers. We are the best collector of 2019. So there is Ghost Chaser 2019 complete. And now whenever you go through the maps, you are going to be surrounded with your little army of spooky ghosties. So, there's something cool. I mean, on level 6 it is a little bit daunting because it's like, oh my god, I have so many followers, what am I even going to do with all this? So, I hope that anyone that was unaware that that badge existed is now going to go back and make sure that they do that. Because I don't want anyone saying, oh my god, I can't believe you didn't mention to me that there was a special badge, Quacks. I'm so upset with you. I was planning on doing it as soon as I got to level 6, but then we just had, like, news after news after news after news, and it became too much. I was going to say, where's our event currency? Because our event currency wasn't loading in then. So I do still have the Rosewing Dragon to collect. Like I've said before, I am not being too overly pedantic about my event progress this time around, because I'm not trying to full clear the Haunted Heroes event. All that I'm trying to do is get that Rosewing Dragon out of the chest with the keys. So far, the keys on some of the later levels have been pretty mean to us. As in, I've been having to open most of the chests on every single level for the later stages, which is fine, but I really don't want it to be the final chest on level 6 right now. I want it to be the 5th chest on level 6, because otherwise I don't know if we're going to finish, which says a lot. It's not that this event was difficult by any stretch. I know people that have been finished for a couple of days now. It's just sometimes if you get unlucky with the key RNG, especially on level 6, it might force you to open up every single chest, and then that might feel unfair, and then you might have a big whine about it. You know, it happens. It happens. You just gotta deal with it. So you can see here, we're gonna get to the next chest on probably our next refresh, not this refresh. We don't have many refreshers left anymore. We've only got 4 of them because that's a full day's worth of refreshers. So hopefully we will be done skis by then. So, have you been enjoying the Halloween festivities so far? There were a few bundles out for some special dragons. Like the Boxer Dragon is going to have a bundle of stuff like that. And then, or he did. And there was a bundle out to buy Sagittarius outright, like there always is for the Dragons of the Month. And whenever you see those bundles that come out on day 1 of the Dragon of the Month being available, like the Sagittarius one was 999 gems, I think, and it gave you 20 days of VIP, and it gave you some food and a habitat. The problem is, you haven't even tried to breed for Sagittarius yet, or whatever Dragon of the Month it might be, so you've got an entire month to try and breed for it successfully, but they only give you the option of buying it outright at the very beginning. And that's basically for people that want to either brag that they already have the dragon, or they can't be bothered to do the breed for the whole month. But if you want to think about it in a different way, you could say, well, 999 gems for 200 or 20 days of VIP, not 200 days of VIP, that would definitely be worth it. But for 20 days of VIP and a Dragon of the Month and some food, that's not that bad. But if you want to think about it in a different way, whenever we breed a Dragon of the Month successfully without spending gems, then that's 0 gems that we have to spend. Whereas in that bundle, the Sagittarius, which is the main reason you're buying the bundle, is 999 gems to buy it. So that's 999 gems down the toilet. So, realistically, it is the full 999 gem value, although some people like to argue otherwise, but it just is. Because you are spending that amount when you probably won't need to if you try and breed for the whole month. But it is also true that sometimes you might breed for a Dragon of the Month the entire month, and you just might get really, really terrible luck. It does happen. So, those sorts of bundles appeal to people that maybe are a little bit overly cautious, I would say. And again, if you don't manage to breed a Dragon of the Month straight away, they do, or they have been giving us a second chance or attempt at breeding them. Although they are in really, really tiny, not very long events, like chain breeding events that might require stupid dragons to do it. But it is a thing. It is a thing. So, keep all of that in mind before you make your purchases. Again, I don't really care too much about DML having microtransactions at this point. We've known about it since the game came out. The game is pay to win. We've all accepted that. But there are still ways where you can use your money better or use your gems in better ways. So if you want to get the highest value out of your gem currency, just think a little bit before you go wildly spending it on every bundle that you can find. Because I can guarantee you the amount of value that I've gotten out of clam subscriptions alone has been 5,000 times more optimal than people randomly buying the highest gem value packs and wasting them on pointless things. And I'm not the most optimal player in DML. Oh god, no, not by far, because in DML, I don't even log in that much. I miss resets during castle events and things like that. If I'm tired, instead of wasting my sleepy time, I will genuinely just sleep these days, because it's not worth the issues with health just to collect 1 or 2 new dragons per event. And it's a lot healthier that way. That's how everyone really should tackle the game, but a lot of people don't, and they feel that it's necessary to log in at stupid times of the day because they won't finish the events otherwise. But all I have to say to that is, if you're not going to finish the event unless you do something extremely unhealthy, you probably shouldn't be doing it. It's not worth the going into school or work incredibly tired and then falling asleep while you're there and everyone laughing at you. It's not worth it. That never happened to me, but I know that it probably definitely has to other people. Because I knew a kid that used to stay up like until about 5 AM and wake up at 7 AM pretty much every single time that there was an event on. And I told that kid he was an idiot and he should not be doing that. But he said, no, but I want the dragon. It's like, well, that's not a very good reason now, is it? But some people will do things regardless of what you tell them. So I guess this is Motherly Quacks giving her opinion on what you should be doing with your valuable time and your valuable sleepy time, rather than wasting it on an event that probably doesn't even have a cool dragon in it. And that's going to go into the new ancient event when it comes out. Obviously, yeah, everyone's going to want these new ancient dragons, but you got to do it in a healthy way. Otherwise, you're just making it obvious that these kinds of games are not made for you and you should not be playing them. It's like people that just spend stupid amounts of money on games like this for like the dumbest bundles. It's genuinely, some people I don't think should be allowed to play these games unsupervised because they're not all there in their purchasing decisions in their brain. But anyway, for now, that should do us. I got to show you the main thing that I wanted to show you for today, but let me know how your event progress is going. Are you going for the eyeball dragon? Did you successfully complete him yet? Did you get the rose-wing dragon yet? Let me know. I want to see how your progress has been going. But anyway, for now, I appreciate you being here, and until the next time I see you, have fun.